For my tech club assignment, I was placed at Meadowlark Elementary School. We were originally told the kids would be in 2nd to 5th grade, but we ended up having mostly 2nd graders in our first group, and our second group had kindergarten and 1st graders. The after-school program at Meadowlark basically embraces a learn-by-play philosophy. The students are expected to behave in a respectful manner, but the after-school program coordinator realizes that they've been in school all day, so they need ample opportunities for moving around and engaging in creative endeavors. Our program was Lego Robotics. The students spent the first half of the lesson time building their creations and the second half programming it and working on coding. We also used other tools such as masking tape on the floor to build obstacle courses for the vehicles. The biggest initial struggle was that the students we were assigned were so much younger than our planned educational focus, so we didn't quite know how to engage them the first day. We did a little bit too much explaining in our initial presentation, so the kids got bored and restless and also started answering questions pretty silly. We quickly learned that although they don't quite have the logic development of high schoolers, elementary students aren't babies either. Another challenge with the program was that the students worked at all different speeds. Some of them stampeded through the building as fast as they could, and then wanted to break it apart and build something new. Some of them built slowly and didn't get finished with much time to play. There were also some who would build fast and then want to play with coding and manipulating their creations for the rest of the time. The kids that we had in our groups were really successful at encouraging each other. They would help students who had trouble following directions to figure out what they needed to do to make their model work. They also helped each other with the coding. The first time that one of the boys figured out how to vary the speed of his bot, his excitement spread and he taught all the other kids to do it too. A recommendation I have for people who do this particular program in the future is to not limit themselves to the basics of the kit. I was told that there were 6 models and we should have the kids build 1 or 2 per week, but those were just basic starter models, and with a little poking around the program, we found that there was a whole plethora of different ideas to mold the lessons to your students' interests. My other suggestion is to make sure that they pick up the kits with time to play with them before they introduce them to the students. I was lucky to have elementary-age children who live at my house who helped me figure out the full abilities of the program, but not everybody has access to a team of experts to help them with the programming, so it might take a little more time. Make sure that you can do it before you take it and try to do it in front of children. This experience has reinforced to me that hands-on is one of the best ways for kids to learn, especially if they're given a chance to make mistakes in an environment where it won't matter in the long run. It's not for a grade, although your bot might not work, and you might have to back up a few steps to figure out where you went wrong. The main belief this experience has changed for me is that I can't teach younger students because they're different than older ones. All people are different regardless of age, and in my future career I'll come across some students who respond well to my teaching style and some who don't. But it's not going to be based on age, it's going to be based on personality.